Good evening and warm greetings to all. Welcome to the virtual rostrum open mic, a battle of oratory skills initiated by Takshila Educational Society to foster learning, self-expression, and creativity. We extend our wings to include student orators from Delhi Public School Patna, Pune, Ludhiana, and Coimbatore to propagate their thoughts and perspectives. At DPS, we always tend to generate opportunities to create a conducive atmosphere for our students to hone their skills and exhibit their talent. Takshila Open Mic is an endeavor in the same direction. Today is the first day of the 3-day event, wherein we will see the live streaming of the elocution competition. But before we begin, I would like to welcome our eminent judges. We are fortunate to have Ms. Meenati Chaklanavis from Patna, who is the founding head of the Department of Mass Communication, Patna Women's College. Presently, she is a trainer with Google News Initiative and Bihar Institute of Public Administration and Rural Development, an academic counselor of MA English and MA Mass Communication programs in IGNOU. With her on the panel is a passionate educationist, Ms. Sharvari Govinde from Pune. She has 17 years of teaching and administrative experience, and presently she is heading St. Mary's Junior College of Education. Mrs. Govinde is also an advisory board member of 2 prominent schools in Pune. She has authored many short stories that have been published in leading newspapers and magazines. I also welcome Ms. Sukhsimran Gill from Ludhiana, a charismatic teacher with 16 years of experience in the field of education. She teaches English at Sacred Heart Senior Secondary School. She has been granted the ultimate accolade College Color for participating in youth festivals for 3 consecutive years. Also on the panel is Dr. Menika from Coimbatore. She has more than 26 years of teaching experience as lecturer, associate professor, soft skill trainer, board of studies member, and visiting faculty of various institutions. And now she is the head of her department in PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore. With warm and fervent heart, I welcome all the judges. Family and friends are the compass that guide us. They are an inspiration to reach great heights and our comfort when we occasionally falter. These young participants are here to apprise us with the wholesomeness of family and friends as the theme of elocution. But before we begin, following are the points to be kept in mind for the participants. Contestants need to deliver their chosen piece in a standing posture, wherein they are fully visible and audible to the judges. Secondly, the time limit is 2 minutes. Participants should adhere to the allocated time and must not exceed the time limit. Students should speak confidently without the help of any paper prompts. Lastly, the order of the students has been I can sense the rising enthusiasm of the shining stars as well as our audience. So without much ado, let's start the elocution. So everyone, let's welcome the first speaker, code E01. Code E01.
Good evening, everyone. I am going to recite the poem titled Family and Friends by Lizzie Pureheart. We all have a cherished garden we tend. We all have a cherished garden we tend. It is planted with love of family and friends. The memories and dreams that we treasure and share are like beautiful roses found blooming there. The comfort and care on which we depend is given with love between family and friends is given with love between family and friends. The sunshine of laughter and rain of a tear only make our love grow with each passing year. We may all be ourselves with no need to pretend. We may all be ourselves with no need to pretend. Because of the love of family and friends, because of the love of family and friends, they notice the rainbows and weather the showers. They overlook the weeds and praise all of flowers. They overlook the weeds and praise all of flowers. The most valuable thing is the time that we spend. The most valuable thing is the time that we spend tending this garden with family and friends. Tending this garden with family and friends. When counting our blessings, we know from the start that family and friends come first in our heart. That family and friends come first in our heart. Thank you.
Thank you, E01. Next, we have code E02. Code E02.
Good evening. I'm going to recite the poem Rock Me to Sleep by Elizabeth Akers Allen. Backward, turn backward, oh time, in your flight. Make me a child again, just for tonight. Mother, come back from the echoless shore. Take me again to your heart as of yore. Kiss from my forehead the furrows of care. Smooth the few silver threads out of my hair. Over my slumber your loving watch keep. Rock me to sleep, mother, rock me to sleep. Over my heart in the days that have flown, no love like mother love ever has shown. No other worship abides and endures, faithful, unselfish, and patient like yours. None like a mother can charm away pain from the sick soul and the world's weary brain. Slumber soft calms o'er my heavy lids creep. Rock me to sleep, mother, rock me to sleep. Come, let your brown hair, just lighted with gold, fall on your shoulders again as of old. Let it drop over my forehead tonight, shading my faint eyes away from the light. Lovingly, softly, its bright billows sweep. Rock me to sleep, mother, rock me to sleep. Mother, dear mother, the years have been so long since I last listened your lullaby song. Sing then, and unto my soul it shall seem womanhood's years have been only a dream. Clasped to your heart in a loving embrace, with your light lashes just sweeping my face. Never hereafter to wake or to weep. Rock me to sleep, mother. Rock me to sleep. Rock me to sleep, mother. Rock me to sleep. Thank you.
Thank you, code E02. Coming up next, we have code E03. Code E03.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to recite the poem on the title by the A friend, a friend will listen and not condemn. Someone on whom you can depend. They will not flee when bad things are here. Instead, they will be there to lend an ear. They will think of you to make you smile, so you can be happy for a while. When times are good and happy, they rattle, they to share the laughter. Do not forget your friends at all, for they pick you up when you fall. Do not expect, just take and hold. Give friendship back to pure gold. Thank you.
Thank you, code E03. Next, I would like to call upon code E04. Code E04.
Good evening, everyone. I am here to recite the poem on title Be a Friend by Edgar Albert Guest. Be a friend. You don't need money, just the disposition sunny, just the wish to help another, get along some way or other. Just a kindly hand extended out to one who's unbefriended. Just the wish to give or lend. This will make you someone's friend. Be a friend. You don't need glory. Friendship is a simple story. Pass by trifling errors blindly. Gaze on honest efforts kindly. Cheer the youth who's bravely trying. Pity him who is sad and sorry. Just a little labor on the duties of a friend. Be a friend. The pay is bigger, though not written by a figure, than is earned by people clever in what's merely self-endeavor. You will have friends instead of neighbors for the profit of your labors. You will be richer in the end than a prince if you are a friend. Be a friend. Thank you.
Thank you very much, E04. Our next speaker is code E05. Code E05.
Good evening. Today I am going to recite a poem titled Father by Edgar Albert Guest. My father knows the proper way the nation should be run. He tells us children every day just what should now be done. He knows the way to fix the crust. He has a simple plan, but if the furnace needs repairs, we have to hire a man. My father, and a dear too, could land big thieves in jail. There's nothing that he cannot do. He knows no word like fail. Our confidence he would restore, of that there is no doubt. But if there is a chair to mend, we have to send it out. All public questions that arise, he settles on the spot. He waits not till the tumult dies, but grabs it while it's hot. In matters of finance, he can tell Congress what to do, but oh, he finds it hard to make his bills as they fall due. It almost makes him sick to read the things lawmakers say. Why? Fathers trust the man they need. He never goes astray. All was he'd very quickly end, as fast as I can write it. But when a neighbor starts a fuss, it is mother who has to fight it. In conversation, father can do many wondrous things. He's built upon a wiser plan than precedents of kings. He knows the ins and outs of each and every deep transaction. We look to him for theories, but look to Ba for action. Thank you.
Thank you, code E05. Now let's welcome code E06. Code E06.
Evening. Today, I am going to recite a poem titled Growing Up with Grandma, written by Candy Canaan. I don't know when it happened. I don't know when she came. But she is the one I always knew, and Grandma was her name. She taught me how to tie my shoes. She taught me how to talk. And though I can't remember it, I think she taught me how to walk. While all the other kids in school would talk about mom and dad, I wondered where my parents were. That made me kind of sad. And sometimes there were days I would cry and hide my head in shame. But Grandma took it all in stride and loved me all the same. She would wrap her arms around me and kiss me on the head. She'd tell me that she loved me when she tucked me into bed. Being a teen, I remember the days when being with friends was more fun. And I wondered what it would have been like to actually be someone's son, to have a regular family, some siblings, a mom, and a dad. What had I done to deserve less than others? Sometimes I felt so mad. It's all right. It's okay, Grandma would say. One day you'll understand why life just isn't fair to everyone, you see. It's always okay to cry. And when I went off to college, I met the love of my life. It was Grandma who was the first I told that I planned to make her my wife. Soon after, I'd become a father, and for that I could hardly wait to have a child of my very own and to make my grandma a little girl to share her name for all that she'd given me. So much I owed to Grandma. That was plain to see. As time passed and life grew short, I hoped that my grandma knew it was her love and her support that always got me through. And if I could tell her just one more thing, thanks, Grandma, is what I'd say for loving me and making me the man I am today. Thank you.
Thank you, code E06. Next, we have code E07. Code E07.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to recite a poem, A Tribute to My Family by Michelle Imoran. I don't know when it started or how it all began, but God created families as only our Lord can. He was teaching what it means to love, honor, and obey. He wanted a strong bond that we don't see too much today. He wanted someone to hold us and show respect for others. He wanted someone who'd be gentle. So he created mothers. He wanted someone strong, a support filled with love. So he created fathers sent from heaven up above. Brothers and sisters came next. With that, an instant friend, someone to look up to, someone on whom to depend. When he put them all together, he was amazed at what he had done. He had created a family, mother, father, daughter, son. But look at the family created by only two. And oh, how many we've become. And oh, because of you. We have a lot to be thankful for. The memories through the years, the many times together, full of laughter, full of tears. I don't know where we'd be today if it weren't for the two of you to show us strength, support, and love like only the two of you can do. Like only the two of you can do. Thank you.
Thank you, code E07. I would like to call upon code E08. Code E08.
Good evening, everybody. I wish to recite the poem titled Family Bonding, written by Janet Matthews. Tell me, what does family mean to you? Is it all the little special things one another do? Or is it the bond one another has? Maybe it's the love from one generation to another one it passed. Family is more than a six-letter word. It is a word that often needs to be heard. Family is more than relatives. They are friends. Friends that will stick with you
to the very, very end. A family bond is stronger than ever because it can overcome any stormy weather. A family can stand tall no matter how hard they fall, uniting as one when their backs against the wall. This is simply what a family do, helping you become a better you. So, when you think of the word family, think beyond just the background history. Like they say, an empty house is not a home. A true faithful family never stands alone. Thank you.
Thank you, code E08. Our next speaker is code E09. Code E09.
Good evening. I am going to recite a poem titled An Incredible Journey, written by Charles Garcia. For the first time, I saw your face, and in my heart, you filled that space. I closed my eyes, and you were one, and my love for you had grown brighter than the sun. My heart skipped a beat when you turned two. You were getting so big. What was I to do? On the day that you turned three, I gave you a baby brother to share with me. It seemed like in no time you were four. And when you looked at me with love, my heart would soar. All too quickly, you turned five. You would soon start school and leave me behind. While gaining your independence, you turned six. But there are still things you need me to fix. It was not easy watching you turn seven. You are a gift from God, sent straight from heaven. I will shed a tear as you turn eight and thank the Lord for making you my fate. Another year gone and now you're nine. It's going too fast. I wish I could turn back time. Time keeps moving and you grow into 10. If only we could go back to one again. God smiles upon you as you turn 11. He is saving you a place up in heaven. 12 comes so quickly and you go to middle school. Your world is so different and now I'm not so cool. You welcome 13, but my little girl I will miss. There are so many problems I just can't fix. I hold my breath as you turn 14. A more beautiful young lady I have never seen. 15 comes and takes 14 away. Please keep her safe. To God I pray. At 16, you can finally drive. I wish it was still your Barbie G when you were 5. Turning 17, there's not much time. The mountain of your youth you've almost climbed. 18 comes in the blink of an eye. And as you close this chapter, I'll try my best not to cry. You are everything I ever hoped for and more. Darling daughter, I am excited to see what God has in store. Thank you.
Thank you, code E09. Next, we have code E10. Code E10.
Good evening, everyone. I am going to recite the poem A Family of Friends by Judith Bond. You'll find there's a family of friends living here. You'll find there's a family of friends living here. A small group of minds and hearts, with some of us clever and some of us not. At times, you can't tell us apart. There's one who is cranky, and one who is shy, and one who is really uncouth. And just when you think you have discovered who's who, and just when you think you have discovered who's who, you really uncover the truth. You really uncover the truth. The truth that we're all just a little of each. A group of imperfects, are we? And sometimes I might criticize them to you. And sometimes I might criticize them to you. But don't ever knock them to me. But don't ever knock them to me. Because the one thing that ties us together for life. Cause the one thing that ties us together for life, no matter how far we're apart, is love for each other. Is love for each other. A family of friends, a small group of minds and hearts. A small group of minds and hearts. Thank you.
Thank you, code E10. Coming up next is code E11. Code E11.
Good evening. I'm going to recite the poem Friends Are the Family We Choose by Ali Joel. I love having you as a friend. I love having you as a friend. You make my life lots brighter, even on a miserable day. You make my life lots brighter, even on a miserable day. We have been through hard times, but we got through them together. We have been through hard times, but we got through them together. No matter what life throws at us, we will tackle it together forever. I will always be by your side. I will always be by your side. If you need me, I will be there. Whatever you do, whatever happens, whatever you do, whatever happens, I will be there to show I care. I will be there to show I care. Everyone needs a friend like you. Everyone needs a friend like you. You are the one I don't wanna lose. You are the one I don't wanna lose. We will be best friends forever. We will be best friends forever. As friends are the family we choose. As friends are the family we choose. Thank you.
Thank you, code E11. Next, we have code E12. Code E12.
Good evening, everyone. I am here to recite the poem Thank You for My Family, written by Connie Baker. Of all the silver and the gold, of all the gems that I behold, we look around and see the sky, and all the clouds go rolling by. We hear the noise of aeroplanes and listen to the birds that sing. And then, oh God, inside of me, a voice speaks, so soft and sweet. And then I raise my hands to thee. Thank you for my family, the trees in all their beauty be. And God's creation speak to me. The grass, flowers, and the shrubs are indications of God's love. Valleys, mountains, hills, and dales, even along some lonesome trail. And then, oh God, inside of me, a voice speaks, so soft and sweet. And then I raise my hands to thee, and thank you for my family. We all, created by God above, brought together by His love. We are one blood. We are all kin. We are also each other's friend. Wherever we travel across this land, we pray that God will hold our hand from every sea to shining sea. Wherever I go, wherever I be, the soft, sweet voice speaks inside of me. And then I raise my hands to thee. And thank you for my family. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, E12. Due to some technical issue, code E03 was not able to present properly. So I present before you code E03 again, code E03.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to recite the poem on the title A Friend by Gillian Joel. A friend, a person who will listen and not condemn, someone on whom you can depend. They will not flee when bad things are here. Instead, they will be there to lend an ear. They will think of ways to make you smile so you can be happy for a while. When times are good and happy, thereafter they will be there to share the laughter. Do not forget your friends at all, for they pick you up when you fall. Do not expect to just take and hold. Give friendship back its pure gold. Thank you.
Thank you, Code E03, and thank you all the participants. The will to win, the desire to succeed, and the urge to reach your full potential. These are the key that will unlock the door to personal excellence. After listening to the astounding combination of family and friends in the form of poetry, I would like to call upon our judges to share the reflection about our talented participants. May I now invite Ms. Minati Chaklanavis to address all.
Thank you. I'm still basking. It was so wonderful. A very warm good evening to one and all present here. A big and affectionate thank you to Delhi Public School for this delightful feast. And congratulations to all the cute, lovely participants on your outstanding performance. Judging the performance of such young prodigies is a daunting task, I must say, as it was really difficult to sift the best from the rest. And I'm sure the other fellow jury members too would agree with me. You all have performed really, really well. The poems were so beautifully and clearly conveyed by each participant. Kids, everyone has talent. What is rare is the courage to showcase your talent in front of people. You all have given your best. So, heartiest congratulations to all the participants here, as you have inspired all the friends of yours who wanted to participate but lacked the courage and enthusiasm to come forward. And when it comes to poetry recitation, you need to focus on voice and articulation, pace, the speed, rhythm, and proper pronunciation. And you all have displayed so well. You must effectively use intonation, emphasis, tone, and style of delivery, body language, and poise, how you stand, your hand movement, facial expression. Everything should align with the theme of the poem. And you all, it seemed that you were enjoying the poems and you felt it as well. So this was something I felt like sharing, and thank you once again for this delicious delight. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Indeed, your words will enrich and edify our budding orators in years to come. Next, I invite Ms. Sharvari Govindesh to share her thoughts with us.
Good evening, and thank you so much. It is rightly said that speech is power, and I could feel that power as I heard each one of you speak. All of you were at your eloquent best. Thank you so much for making this evening really good. I really want to congratulate all the teachers and the mentors for taking the efforts. It was really, really wonderful. I might sound cliche, but it is not. It is really difficult, very, very difficult to judge. But thank you so much, Team DPS, for giving me this opportunity. It was lovely judging this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. I would like to now invite Ms. Sukhsimran Gill to share her prudence with us.
Good evening, everyone. It was such a pleasure to be part of this event. First of all, I would like to applaud for all the participants for showcasing such a tremendously beautiful, very confidently exhibited talent. Now, let me be very honest to tell you all that it was quite challenging as a judge also. to grade you all. DPSites, they are all another level speakers, I would say, and with such binding expressions and the way all of you have delivered the matter, your fluency, it actually made it difficult for me to give you marks. Your content, voice modulation, diction, everything was really enjoyable. I would like to congratulate the school management, respective principals, teachers for the success of the event. Congratulations to all the student orators of today. For me, all of you are winners. And a very, very big thank you to the DPS family for inviting me. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Finally, I call upon Dr. Menaka to speak to the audience.
Good evening, all. Actually, I would like to give a warm hug to all the 12 participants had I been in physical mode. The children were superb, simply superb. It was fantastic judging their poems. See, in a mechanical world, all of a sudden, for the 20 to 25 or 30 minutes, they took us to all the sentimental issues. Somebody was talking about mother, grandmother, daughter, family, friends. It was so nice. Through their poems, they were able to bring back the lost relationships. So kudos to all the students who have participated in this program. A warm hug to all the 12 participants. Come on, take it. So it was really good. The students had practiced well, okay, and they had life and soul in the way of their oration. So it was like, if at all they differ, it is by way of marks. Actually, all the 12 students should be given a prize. But since in any competition there are only 3 or whatever the committee decides, they were simply superb. So students, I have a word for you. Don't be discouraged if you have been below somebody. It could be because of 1 mark or half a mark or 2 marks, something like that. But you're all great speakers. I would like to say that don't stop this, okay? Just for the competition, you would have prepared, but then keep on doing this every week. Even if you don't have any audience, you stand before the mirror and keep on speaking so many things. And gradually you will develop into a wonderful speaker, and it comes very easy, and it will be a cakewalk for you. Okay, so only one point I want to stress: all of you keep speaking every week before the mirror. Take a poem or take a prose or whatever you want, you write on your own, talk before the mirror, and you will gain confidence. Okay, so it was such a wonderful time, and I also thank the DPS committee members for giving me this opportunity. It was pleasure judging. I can never forget all the topics that were spoken to me. It really took me back. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us with your feedback. Thank you, dear judges, for your words of wisdom. I am sure that our students will benefit immensely from them. I congratulate each and every participant for putting their best foot forward and transcending us to a magical world of words. I know that you all must be eager to know the results. These will be published shortly on the school website. This sterling meet concludes, but as we disperse, we are in possession of warm memories and rich learning experiences. I take this opportunity to extend my earnest thanks to our judges for sparing their invaluable time to inspire us with their presence and profound words. I also thank all the parents for their unflinching support, love, and guidance. I wholeheartedly appreciate the diligent efforts of all the participants who brought forth some beautiful pearls from the world of poetry. Of course, deserving of my thanks are those students who could not make it to the finals, but are no less worthy in every sense of the word. With this, I, Celestina Raj, your host for the evening, take your leave with an assurance that we will meet again tomorrow with yet another scintillating event, declamation. Till then, take care. Thank you.